and so I hadn't, so I said I got bit by something.
Jackie's hometown in Washington might have something more than just fish in the water. Since the mid-1970s, something has been terrorizing not only humans, but also many of the native species which inhabit the state's most popular lakes. Looking over Lake Washington, you may never expect that just under the water's surface is a monster so fierce that it shifts entire habitats and costs the state up to $1 million every year just to contain it. It is not a radiation-exposed fish. It is not even a prehistoric reptile. It is milfoil. That's right, milfoil has been terrorizing humans and animals alike for the better part of the last century. But this is no ordinary milfoil. This is Eurasian milfoil, which in the early 1900s was introduced to the United States from Europe and Asia. In no time, this non-native beast spread like a wildfire and is now recognized as one of the most terrifying invasive plants of all time to enter the country. But how do non-native species make their way into new habitat? And more importantly, what actions are being taken to prevent them from spreading and becoming invasive? One major way aquatic species spread is by hitchhiking on boats and boat trailers. Entering a new body of water, these organisms may dislodge and begin wreaking havoc on their new environments. This sign here clearly warns boaters of this issue and illustrates the steps which need to be taken to prevent further spread of invasive species such as milfoil and the new villain, the zebra mussel. The Ballard Locks in Seattle serve as a barrier between saltwater from the Puget Sound and freshwater of Lake Washington. But the locks also serve as a channel for ships to enter and leave the lake. The ballast water of large ships is often emptied as they arrive at their destination. Unfortunately, this water is often from an entirely different place, and species which make their way into the ballast can easily be transported to new areas. Another, and perhaps the most common way invasive monsters travel, is through the sky, by plane. Every time you step on a plane, there's a big chance you are flying for 2 or more. Your clothes, luggage, and especially shoes are likely to be carrying at least some small organisms, or their eggs. And the scariest invasive species for humans are not those which inhabit the water, but those on land. Himalayan blackberry is one of those introduced monsters which surrounds and suffocates species of nutrients and light. Its barbs render it protected against many predators, and the many berries it produces every year make it able to spread very fast. Many successful invasives, which cause billions in damage every year, have several things in common. They are resilient, adaptable, and spread recklessly. To prevent these monsters from haunting not only our dreams, but also reality, we must act responsibly by taking the necessary steps to prevent the further spread and establishment of non-native plants and animals.
The dog
Action.
I was walking with my friend to the beach that morning, so I walked in the water. My friend threw a ball in the water. I saw it over there in the deep water, so I went to get it. Suddenly I got bit by something huge, so I went back bleeding.
The bird goes tweet, 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 tweet. The pig goes oink, 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 oink. And the little mouse says squeak, squeak, squeak.